I just want to play music. Let's unpack that a bit. Hi, welcome to Nashville Artist Development University, where we provide artists with education and resources to build a full-time music career and a healthy life around music. My name is Corey Brunson. I've been a full-time musician, performer, and recording artist for the past 20 years, just playing music. If you haven't yet, hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of our future releases. And of course, check out naduniversity.com in the link below. Okay, I've heard this a lot of times from frustrated artists when we start talking about all the things at NAD University and just the realities of the business of music. They go, I just want to play music. I just want to sing my songs. And I go, okay, I get the feeling behind that. I get the lamenting behind that, right? But I think we have to be very careful as artists with that. Like, is that really what you just want to do? It's really important to step back and go, okay, is that just me as an artist? If I'm being honest with myself, is that just me saying, I don't want to do all this other hard work because I'm the artiste and I should just be singing and doing the art, and other people need to be out there, busting their can for my career. That's really kind of what we can tell ourselves, especially at the beginning of starting out with this whole thing. And I've heard artists say some unbelievable things over the years, like, well, I just, I need people, they'll post on the internet. I need somebody to come and manage me and book my gigs and be my road crew and run my soundboard and all these kind of things. It's like, unless you've got some, $2 million budget that you're working with, people don't want to do that. And so I understand that you just want to sing, and that's what we all love. That's what we get into this industry for and get into this business for, because you have talent and you have gifts that you want to share with the world. But be careful with that phraseology, because I've also seen artists limit themselves and actually carpet bomb their career and stunt their growth with their career because they're limiting themselves in that way of thinking. So let's unpack that a little bit today. So let me just say this. I just want to sing. Okay, think of it this way. Consider this. If you just want to sing, use this analogy. You can go into your bedroom and sing. So, check yourself with that. I think you probably want more than that, right? I would imagine. Do you want to sing in front of people? Do you want to have, your spouse or your mom and dad or your friends to hear you sing? That's the next level, right? Well, I'd actually like to sing in front of an audience of people I don't know, maybe a club. I don't want to just sing. I want to sing in front of people that don't know me. Okay. Do you want those people to like your music, right? Do you want to sing in a theater, right? Outside of a club, something bigger and maybe something nicer. Do you want to sing in an arena? Do you want to sing in a stadium, right? Can't just limit ourselves to these very kind of myopic thinkings, or even if we're emotionally lamenting about it, I get it. But, unpack that a little bit for yourself. There's a really good phrase that I heard a while back, and we try to repeat it as often as we can here at NADU. It goes like this. We don't work music, we play music, but sometimes it's an awful lot of work to play it. I thought that was really good. And in my life, having now been a full-time musician for the last 15, 20 years, I would say that that echoes very true. And most of the people that I talk to that have robust full-time careers would say the same thing. I spend most of my time working on my career, not performing. But I love it. I love performing. I love meeting fans. I love taking pictures. I love signing autographs. I love making new music. I love writing. I love all that stuff. But most of the time, it's just a lot of work. So this is going to be a short video today. Be careful when you use that phrase, I just want to sing. Are you trying to shuffle off the responsibility for your life onto other people? Because they probably don't want to do that for you. So you're going to have to do it yourself. And then you're just going to have to decide, each artist, each of us needs to decide for themselves, what part of this business do I want to be in? At what level, right? Do I just want to do it part-time and I just go sing and I go home, or maybe make a couple of dollars and that's it? And I'm happy and I find joy in that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing dishonorable about that at all. A lot of people have a very happy life doing that very thing. But if you want to do it full time, if you want to do it for a living and nothing else but music, which is where I was at in my life, the pain of not doing it was greater than the pain that I went through in having to do it. And we are here to save you that pain with naduniversity.com. I know I'm kind of pitching it, spieling it at you, but that's really the reason it's there, so that you don't have to do all the painful things that I did. You still have to do the hard work, but you can skip the pitfalls and the disasters and all that pain. But it's a lot of work. For me, it was worth going through it to have a full-time career because I didn't want to do anything with my life except for music. And if that's where you're at, if you're one of those people and that's really where you find is the only space where you have joy, not happiness, but joy in your life, a deep sense of purpose and joy. We don't work music, we play music, but sometimes it's an awful lot of work to get to play it. I've met some very famous people and they would say the same thing. If they have long, healthy, sustainable careers, they have to work. I mean, work, work, work. Get up early, doing the things they got to do, checking their accounting, working with their CPA, talking about sales, talking about the numbers, getting and doing promo, doing press, and coming out with new. It's work, right? And most of it all happens, and it's kind of tedious and behind closed doors. It's like learning guitar, right? It's a lot of work, and you probably spend more time learning guitar than playing it, especially when we start out, right? So it's similar to that. So anyway, I just want to encourage you, be careful with that phrase, I just want to do music, because I suspect you want to do more than that. And just get comfortable and get really warmed up to the idea that it's a lot of work to be able to play, but it's worth it. It's a great business, great industry. Maybe you know somebody else that needs to hear this because they just want to play music. Hit the share button, send it over to them. Maybe they can get some insight on that too. We can start thinking about that. All of us can be thinking in those terms, and we can go down this road less traveled together.